So I hope that you have learned that how to collect data, relevant information from different sources, especially from internet also. Not only the data collection, you have learned that how to prepare the paper or notes based on particular topics. You have learned, I think, your presentation is really nice. Yes, at the beginning there will be ego classes might be there we can use because you all are not familiar one to another. But now you learn that how to make a friendship. Now you have to learn how to adjust different peoples, and then you have learned that different peoples having different friends makes you uh, solve different problems. Your target of presenting the nice topic is successful. This is nothing but because of the different people, different friends are in your groups. And I hope that most of you are supposed to be, future perfect teachers. I find a lot of experiences and skills and expertness from you also. And I think that's why I organize these kind of the seminar programs. Certain hidden objectives are there. Let me tell you those hidden objectives. You may feel when I say that. The first one is that I am trying to making friends which are unknown to you. All those 15 friends might be there, they are not familiar one to another. But by organizing this kind of seminars, you are expanding your friend circle also. And you are getting a lot of experiences from different type of friend circles, right? And you also learn that how to achieve good works. And you learn adjustments, you also learn the compilation of data. You also learn how to prepare the PowerPoint. Am I right? Most of your PowerPoint is really wonderful. I find some of you are using the colorful PowerPoints using different colors. It's very, very important. It's highly impressive. And you also learn not only collecting data and preparing the notes, but also you have learned the presentation or the lecture skills. This is most important skills to be a teachers. I hope that all of you have this, illustration or lecture skills. And not in that, giving the lectures, or illustrations, explanation is not easy task without having the deeper knowledge in the subject area. I hope that you have deeper area, deeper experiences in the area where you are supposed to experience. And I hope that you have learned stage performance also. To give the stage performance is not easy task. Okay, it's a great challenge for everyone, but you have overcome. So I hope that a lot of objective has been achieved already because of organizing this kind of the open seminar programs for MA first semester. Okay, so you have.
Bhumeshwar Ainam from Group A. Our topic is about interest and creativity. First, I would like to introduce about interest. First of all, interest and creativity is very important for student learning outcome. Maramdi akuna interest yaudragadi satrana like tamba oiro any function ama tawa oiro interest pu yaudragadi thabak se amata tawba ngamde hai tare khadana adi thabak se akhoi namta tawba ngamdabadina interest se satrada laibadi amna mathau taba amadi oi tawbadabu creativity su oi dabadi habati adu aina maro ina topic ngamde de interest su tang oi ngamde interest habate akhoi mi amada kahani yamna थबक एक्टिविटीज तौनी ममुत खोराब पाब पोटो है तौदनब इथिल पीबदे मैम इंटरेस्ट है इंटरेस्ट मी खुद लोनमक खर ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯐꯦꯛꯇꯔꯁꯀꯨꯝꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯃ ꯈꯔ ꯆꯪꯉꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯃꯤ ꯑꯃꯗꯨꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯏꯟꯇꯔꯦꯁꯁꯦ ꯄꯥꯔꯁꯟ ꯑꯃꯗꯨꯗ ꯂꯩꯍꯟꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏ ꯇꯥꯔꯗꯤ ꯐꯦꯛꯇꯔꯁꯦ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯂꯩꯍꯟꯕ ꯑꯃ ꯆꯪꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯃꯁꯤꯁꯦ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯏꯟꯐ꯭ꯂꯨꯌꯦꯟꯁ ꯇꯧꯕꯁꯦ ꯐꯦꯛꯇꯔꯁ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯂꯩ ꯐꯦꯛꯇꯔꯁꯇꯣ ꯑꯃꯅꯤꯗ ꯍꯥꯏꯖꯔꯒꯦ ꯈꯨꯗꯝ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯄꯥꯔꯁꯟ ꯏꯟꯇꯔꯦꯁ ꯂꯩꯅꯕꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯗꯦꯚꯂꯞ ꯇꯧꯕꯁꯦ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯃꯔꯨ ꯑꯣꯏꯕꯅꯤꯅ ꯏꯟꯚꯥꯏꯔꯣꯟꯃꯦꯟ ꯐꯦꯛꯇꯔꯁ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯃꯔꯨ ꯑꯣꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯖꯅꯤꯡꯉꯤ
Let's come to self-interest. There are two types of interest: intrinsic interest and extrinsic interest. Intrinsic interest, it is internal in nature, it is done for successive development, it is done for enjoyment, satisfaction, fun, etc. It is continuous and permanent, and it continues even after the immediate goal is reached. For example, learning a new language because you like experiencing new things. Again, participating in a sport because it's just fun and you're not expecting any profit from it. And for extrinsic interest, it is external in nature, it is connected to a particular purpose, it is goal-directed in nature, it is temporary and dies as soon as a particular goal is reached. It is often connected with fame, money, victory, or even external motives of conduct. Example, competing in sports for trophies, studying for exams in order to pass, competing or for money. However, we should note that intrinsic interest can be converted into intrinsic interest. Now let's come to importance of interest. Interest is a powerful motivator for learning. When we are interested in a particular subject, we tend to be engaged, motivated, and willing to invest our time and effort in that particular subject, which will lead to better understanding and retention of the knowledge or information. So I would like to say that without interest, there will be no motivation. Now let's dive into personal experiences. Life experiences play a pivotal role in shaping individual interests. For example, someone who has traveled a lot during his childhood days might develop a strong liking for trekking or might take up adventurous sports. And for someone who is very fond of cooking, he or she might become a professional chef in her later life, in a child's interest. For example, in a family of a doctor, a child will eventually develop an interest or keen liking to the field of medical science. Because all the discussions in the dinner tables, a student's cultural background can influence their interest. For example, a student from a culture with a very rich artistic heritage might have a strong inclination towards art. And now, for teacher-student relationship, we tend to study or focus on subjects taught by our favorite teachers or preferred teachers. If teachers are more approachable, creativity artistic creativity, arts, music, literature, arts, interest music arts artistic creativity scientific creativity science and technology ideas innovation scientific creativity problem solving creativity problem problem solving creativity okay. Day-to-day life problem matamda moina hena interest legani hena khangba hengani minna uba adagidi direct minna urakanda tabasina hena koina khangba helena haidana ko adumai tawdana kainosina storytelling gumba de audio video gumba tawbase angang sinda hena kanaba interest leba hengani choice and autonomy haiba kansida moi angang singsi apamba topic apamba lection khanba matamda aikoina freedom bibigadamneba sumaina khan taragadi isa na pamjaba haibasina hena interest leba helidina ko aduna sigi se khangbira kanda aikoina su hena angang sida magi interest khongdopiraga takbigadamneba interest for curiosity haiba kansida aikoina khangningba ithau langba hena pamjabado aina pamba potudi aina hena khangningidana sumai tawdana aigi pamjaba potu hena khangnanabgidamakta aikoigi curiosity singsisu oda singsina mana pamlibasi karino haibadu thidopiraga hena angang sida takbigadamneba like question gumba group members in the haibirame maduda aigi oiba thamap haitagana creativity amasung interest habje isa sada sagi du on born dagi lejarame madu akoina khangbiba isani interest karino ai creativity se karino khangbiba loina
ꯁꯥꯇ꯭ꯔꯁꯤꯡꯗ ꯑꯣꯖꯥꯁꯤꯡꯅ ꯃꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯄꯣꯔꯆꯨꯅꯤꯇꯤ ꯆꯞ ꯆꯥꯕ ꯑꯣꯄꯣꯔꯆꯨꯅꯤꯇꯤ ꯁꯥꯇ꯭ꯔꯁꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯃꯔꯛꯇꯨꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯣꯄꯔꯦꯁꯟꯅ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯃꯥꯏ ꯀ꯭ꯔꯤꯌꯦꯇꯤꯕꯤꯇꯤꯅ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯑꯣꯖꯥꯁꯤꯡꯅ ꯁꯥꯇ꯭ꯔꯁꯤꯡꯗ ꯑꯣꯄꯣꯔꯆꯨꯅꯤꯇꯤ ꯄꯤꯕꯤꯌꯨ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒ ꯃꯔꯝ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯕ꯭ꯂꯨ ꯇꯣꯄꯤꯛꯁꯤ ꯂꯣꯏꯁꯤꯟꯖꯔꯤ.
Not able to do something due to mental or physical issues. So by combining these two words, learning disability means number of disorder which may affect the acquisition, organization, retention, understanding, or use of verbal or non-verbal information. In the learning disability, the disability in learning that is disorder that can affect a student in the acquisition of their knowledge in the learning processes. Traditionally, the learning disability is defined based on IQ and academic achievement. That means that if a student gets high marks in their exams, that means he or she doesn't have learning disability. If a student doesn't get a high mark, he or she is considered as having learning disability. But that is not a correct way to define learning disability among students. So many scholars give different kinds of definitions about learning disability. Among them all we pick up definition given by Kirk in 1968. Learning disability refers to a specific retardation that introduces this retardation, disorder, retardation, keep this in mind, or disorder in one or more of the processes of speech, language, perception, behavior, reading, spelling, writing, and arithmetic. In this all part, the learning disability has specific name. In the latter part, we divided the different types of learning disability, that is speech, language, perception, behavior, reading, spelling, writing, or arithmetic. So one thing I want to remind you all is that learning disability is different from mental problem, mental health problem. Learning disability is developed before the child was born or while the children was in younger age, but mental health problem was developed based on experience of the people. So let's share the causes and mental health from society.
My area is what causes learning disability and what are mental health problems. And I want to start with the causes of the learning disability. Learning disability means a natural process or by birth. This is caused by when a mother during pregnancy, there is maternal illness during pregnancy, and it causes like complications that drop the flow of the oxygen to the body brain. Having anxiety, learning disability, anxiety, anxiety,
Individual roaming is a big cloud of words. Individual dyscalculia. It refers to difficulty in reading or writing isolated numbers or a series of numbers. Here, the learner will have problem in solving mathematical calculations. Number 2 is dyspraxia. It is difficulty in writing. It affects a person's handwriting ability and fine motor skills. Number 4, dyslexia. In dyslexia, students have problems in reading phrases or reading materials. Number 5, dyspraxia. It is the inability in movement and coordination, language and speech. Due to difficulty in muscle control, which ultimately affect the learning. It often exists along with dyslexia, dyscalculia, or dyslexia. Now, let's finish. My area is dyslexia. Dyslexia topic is mamang mayang lisa. Tayo sa military na sana biro. Kasi ay understand daw yun. Dyslexia ay kayo mahal na sanda ang sigi living area man spelling the word spelling tawbada read tawbada adiri language development ang slow and difficult oiba. Adiri may understanding word understand tawbada difficult la kama genetic disorder naman diba. Kamay na ko no hay masam the right and left brain jaga is function mo pa. Present na sila. Sino man yung normal intelligence at yung takay ba nila yun so buta bu may area kaya sa what naman mo yung kaya yung development nila kaya ko yung pwede ba. Adala mas intelligence at sa wala na lobi yung ibang nila. Ado pa man yung tax sila kung masam na primary dyslexia hay na kayo hay masam na masaya yung left brain yung function wala pa naman mo yung dyslexia yung problem sila pa. ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯖꯦꯅꯦꯇꯤꯛꯁ ꯗꯤꯁꯑꯣꯔꯗꯔ ꯑꯣꯏꯕꯅ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯐꯦꯃꯤꯂꯤꯗ ꯄꯥꯁ ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯄꯁꯦ ꯁꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯃꯈꯜꯒꯤ ꯗꯤꯁꯂꯦꯛꯁꯤꯌꯥꯁꯤꯅ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯥꯏꯃꯥꯔꯤ ꯗꯤꯁꯂꯦꯛꯁꯤꯌꯥꯅꯤ ꯃꯁꯤꯅ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯀꯃꯟ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯗꯤꯁꯂꯦꯛꯁꯤꯌꯥꯅꯤ ꯅꯦꯛꯁꯀꯤ ꯁꯦꯀꯦꯟꯗꯔꯤ ꯑꯣꯐ ꯗꯦꯕꯂꯞꯃꯦꯟꯇꯦꯜ ꯗꯤꯁꯂꯦꯛꯁꯤꯌꯥ ꯍꯥꯏꯁꯤꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯥꯔꯂꯤ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯖꯦꯁ ꯑꯣꯐ ꯆꯥꯏꯜ ꯐꯤꯖꯤꯀꯦꯜ ꯗꯦꯕꯂꯞꯃꯦꯟꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯝꯁꯤꯗ ꯁꯝ ꯏꯟꯁꯤꯗꯦꯟ ꯈꯔ ꯃꯃꯥꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯗ꯭ꯔग्ꯁꯀꯨꯝꯕ ꯁꯕꯁꯇꯦꯟꯁꯀꯨꯝꯕ ꯌꯨꯁ ꯇꯧꯔꯨꯕꯅꯅꯤ ꯈꯪꯗꯦ ꯏꯟꯁꯤꯗꯦꯟ ꯈꯔꯅ ꯗꯤꯁꯂꯦꯛꯁꯤꯌꯥꯒꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯕ꯭ꯂꯦꯝꯁꯦ ꯑꯉꯥꯡ ꯌꯣꯛꯍꯜꯂꯛꯄꯁꯦ this type of dyslexia is known as secondary or developmental dyslexia. Sina angang mature ko na pakalapos siya ay dyslexia makalagyan. And last has is trauma dyslexia has na kayo ay matamna. Sudden stroke amana brain injury khangde ama oy bidagi trauma na ma oy hana dyslexia ni problem na yam na angang sila ya ko. Summa makagi dyslexia na trauma dyslexia ko. Ano na ko na dyslexia hai ba la ay thumjani mo konse intelligence मासे अखोई बनी है लोभी लगा एरिया खरा तमारे लो वही बनी difficult लोग बनी है लोभी लगा मसाई की तारे जमीन पर की ओंधा खान दो अदु मगर कोई दे बताओ ये समझा एंड मुखा तो
First, lagi amal kita bagi segi level di mana language development lah kita tu, lagi behind the result tinggal baca. Mai different itu macam dia nak waham tu, semua itu tahu. And next, vocabulary, anu word, learn from macam macam difficulties sebab dia hanya already acquainted about words thing dia. Di goal tu macam macam difficulties sebab. Ada content mana hanya tahu juga content remember tu macam dia wah interesting point of mana hanya tahu juga content like apa video ada ini macam story book tu dia hanya par juga tahu juga memang dia report interesting macam tak report tu macam content sing wah. Langsung lagi kita kena like kita posting organize posting the coordination wala tu nama macam difficulties yang malah. And next up regarding commander ini magi ini saja as a teacher ini commander punya moi learning skill tu dah inhibit tu ini bah interference tu kan itu ada commander punya organ commander moi dah macam public level kalau public level has to remediate number one so the self recorder yang the best to overcome tu nama segi problem itu overcome tu bagi one of the bagi lagi organ lagi record orang ngang the recording ke sini alaga mana odana hai ko me ang bingo book di content me ang bingo mana display oraga learn to kan silently mana di content juga recording juga the printed material juga mana silently practice to alaga bagi reading skill develop to there the printed atau photo me ang bigi khara ke na pau alaga the line maga sequencing to gap to na tumba matarka hai and next okay now next
Tôi ngoài với làm tổ chức hai cái gì phải ngoài chứ đừng ngoài cái tổ chức của em mình tạo điều là cái thứ em lấy tổ chức tổ chức discussion ai đấy, đó discussion thì cái gì đấy ôi gì thì ham được cái mes tane mes nó cái ấy nó thích sinh được cái calculation như là thôi phải cái gì phải là cái gì calculation tôi phải ngầm đượcประชาธิปไตยที่รู้มั้งแต่ว่างานอยู่ทุ่มเบอร์เนี่ยว่าเราสเตจ by stage บางสิ่งต่างๆอะไรเนี่ยว่าสิ่งที่เราเนี่ยว่ามันต้องดิสคัสกันเลยงานสิ่งต่างๆก็มันต้องเดี๋ยวฮันเวสเตียร์เนี่ยพรีสคูลแอนด์การ์เด้นให้เจนี่นั่นทำไมน่ะคือคุยตูเบียดกันเลยถ้าเกิดมาอะไรนะคนสุดท้ายเนี่ยดิสคัสกันหนักแบบการคันดิโอไอ้ที่ขนาดประมาณเลยพอแต่อู้ยุ่งไม่ต้องเลยสมมติแล้วไปตูก็มันเยอะตุ้มรู้เท่าไหร่แต่โน้ก็เหมือนเดิมคุย more and less กันเลยให้นะแต่เราให้แต่ principle ที่ได้ถ้าเรา identify ตรงนั้น
mathematical calculation का मतलब straight paper का मतलब single use तो बगैर even CBSE about board exam the calculator use तो बगैर आपके लिए तो mathematical concept or any word problem explain तो मतलब diagram तो मतलब drawing किस चीज़ का होगा provide clear assistance जिन्हें partners को assign तो बिना classwork तो मतलब जिन्हें कई जगह ना है यहाँ मतलब when social skills and they don't feel left out. They feel that they are a part of the learning process. And multi-sensory learning, the through their sense of touch, the audio-visual provide a better line of and constant feedback. Classwork homework so they check so that they could have a chance of improvement. And provisions for recorded lectures. Recorded lectures na kay jagah na gahan matanda. ꯃꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯒ ꯃꯥꯟꯅꯅ ꯂꯔꯟ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯉꯝꯍꯧꯅꯕ ꯅꯣꯂꯦꯖꯇꯣ ꯀꯣꯟꯅ ꯔꯤꯄ꯭ꯂꯦ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯀꯣꯞ ꯑꯞ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯉꯝꯅꯕꯒꯤ ꯆꯥꯟꯁꯇꯣ ꯄꯤꯌꯦꯕꯀꯣ and above all schools should provide special education dyscalculiaꯒꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯕ꯭ꯂꯦꯝꯁꯦ ꯐꯖꯅ ꯈꯪꯕ ꯍꯩꯕ ꯑꯉꯥꯡꯁꯤꯗ dyscalculia ꯂꯩꯔꯕ ꯑꯉꯥꯡ ꯑꯃꯅ ꯀꯔꯝꯕ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯔꯦꯇꯦꯖꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯔꯝꯗ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯤꯔꯝꯃꯦ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯀꯟꯀ꯭ꯂꯨꯖꯟ ꯇꯥꯔꯗꯤ learning disabilities maramda Indian psychologists na India da learning disabilities India maramda prevalent oibagi haidana koi study to madura Indian psychologist Dr. Amadi Kumarna koi Kerala district Ernakulam habadura maramda koi mabani na study to tamda 16.49% students who koi students learning disability ko ba na English psychology Parents na president boy, aduga learning disability habang secure to pamamilya at lifelong challenge naman adugo madam sana appropriate support pirawa intervention pirawa di learning disabilities kapag currently makoy su adu mayam ga tama na school da workplace da may aday may community da naman makoy success pambayay aduga masiga parents naman teachers na khwaidagi chawba responsibility tawba mathau tai brahmasina parents ama teachers singu learning disability maramda awareness piba symptoms maramda khanganba causes khanganba amadi daga tarabadi treatment maramda khangan mathau tai brahmasina laiba federal government
The word personality is a Latin, derived from the Latin word persona, which means person or mark. ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ persona ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯋꯥꯍꯩꯁꯤꯗꯒꯤ personality ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯋꯥꯍꯩꯁꯦ ꯗꯦꯔꯥꯏꯚ ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯄꯅꯦꯕꯀꯣ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯤꯅꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯀꯔꯤꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯀꯁꯇꯝ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒ ꯃꯥꯔꯛ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯅꯦꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯂꯤꯂꯥ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒ ꯗ꯭ꯔꯃꯥ ꯁꯥꯟꯅꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯁꯦꯠꯂꯤꯕ ꯗ꯭ꯔꯦꯁ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒ ꯀꯁꯇꯝ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯨꯡ ꯏꯟꯅ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯄꯔꯁꯣꯅꯦꯂꯤꯇꯤꯗꯣ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯐꯣꯡꯉꯦꯕ ꯄꯔꯁꯣꯅꯦꯂꯤꯇꯤꯒꯤ ꯗꯤꯐꯤꯅꯤꯁꯟ ꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯄꯤꯔꯝꯃꯤꯕ ꯗꯤꯐꯤꯅꯤꯁꯟꯁꯦ R.B. Ethel ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯤꯁꯤꯅ ꯄꯔꯁꯣꯅꯦꯂꯤꯇꯤꯗ ꯁꯤꯆꯨꯋꯦꯁꯟ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯨꯡ ꯏꯟꯅ ꯃꯥꯅ ꯀꯔꯤ ꯇꯧꯒꯗꯒꯦ ꯃꯤ ꯑꯃꯅ ꯀꯔꯤ ꯇꯧꯒꯗꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯗꯨ ꯄꯔꯁꯣꯅꯦꯂꯤꯇꯤꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ R.B. Ethel ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯅꯨꯄꯥꯁꯤꯅ ꯗꯤꯐꯤꯅꯤꯁꯟ ꯄꯔꯁꯣꯅꯦꯂꯤꯇꯤꯒꯤ ꯗꯤꯐꯤꯅꯤꯁꯟ ꯄꯤꯔꯝꯃꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯑꯜꯐꯣꯔꯠ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯤꯑꯣꯏ ꯑꯁꯤꯅ ꯄꯔꯁꯣꯅꯦꯂꯤꯇꯤꯒꯤ ꯗꯤꯐꯤꯅꯤꯁꯟꯁꯦ ꯀꯔꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯗꯤꯐꯥꯏꯟ ꯇꯧꯔꯝꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ environment ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ environment ꯃꯇꯨꯡ ꯏꯟꯅ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ psychological systemꯗ ꯀꯔꯝꯅ ꯑꯦꯗꯖꯁ ꯇꯧꯒꯗꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯥꯡꯗ ꯄꯔꯁꯣꯅꯦꯂꯤꯇꯤꯒꯤ ꯗꯤꯐꯤꯅꯤꯁꯟꯁꯦ ꯃꯥꯅ ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯄꯤꯔꯝꯃꯦ ꯑꯣꯏ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯈꯨꯗꯝ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯀꯔꯤꯅ ꯍꯪꯍꯜꯂꯛꯀꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯄꯔꯁꯣꯅꯦꯂꯤꯇꯤꯁꯦ ꯑꯉꯥꯡ ꯑꯃ ꯄꯣꯛꯄ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯅꯨꯡꯁꯤꯅꯅꯕ ꯃꯤꯑꯣꯏꯁꯤꯡ ꯏꯃꯨꯡ ꯃꯅꯨꯡꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯌꯥꯏ ꯔꯤꯂꯦꯇꯤꯚ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯌꯥꯏ ꯂꯩꯈꯤꯗꯕꯅ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯄꯔꯁꯣꯅꯦꯂꯤꯇꯤ ꯍꯣꯡꯍꯜꯂꯛꯄꯁꯨ ꯂꯩ
personality ꯁꯥꯇ꯭ꯔ ꯑꯃꯒ ꯑꯃꯇ ꯃꯥꯟꯅꯗꯦ personality ꯑꯃꯒ ꯂꯣꯏ ꯈꯦꯠꯅꯩ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯀꯩꯀꯩꯗ ꯈꯦꯠꯅꯒꯦꯗꯣ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯂꯥꯛꯄꯒꯤ ꯃꯑꯣꯡ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯀꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯕꯗꯤ ꯊꯣꯛꯈꯤꯕꯅꯣ ꯁꯤꯅ ꯇꯥꯛꯀꯗꯣꯏꯅꯦ ꯐꯦꯛꯇꯔꯁꯤꯅ ꯍꯦꯔꯤꯗꯤꯇꯔꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯁꯦ ꯏꯃꯥ ꯏꯄꯥ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒ ꯄꯦꯔꯦꯟꯁ ꯒ꯭ꯔꯥꯟ ꯄꯦꯔꯦꯟꯁ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯗ ꯂꯣꯏꯅ ꯈꯟꯖꯔꯛꯄ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯅꯦꯕ ꯀꯂꯔ ꯍꯥꯏꯠ ꯐꯤꯖꯤꯀꯦꯜ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯆꯔ ꯁ꯭ꯄꯦꯁꯦꯜ ꯑꯦꯛꯁꯄꯤꯔꯤꯌꯦꯟꯁ ꯀꯂꯔ ꯍꯥꯏꯠ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯣꯅꯦ ꯃꯤ ꯑꯃ ꯈꯔ ꯉꯧꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯍꯦꯛꯇ ꯃꯤ ꯋꯥꯈꯜꯗ ꯈꯔ ꯎꯝꯖꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔ ꯀꯟꯇꯦꯛꯁꯇ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯑꯩ ꯏꯁꯥꯁꯦ ꯈꯔ ꯉꯧꯖꯩ ꯈꯣꯠꯆꯩ ꯈꯔ ꯄꯣꯡꯕ ꯄꯔꯁꯦꯟꯇꯤ ꯈꯔ ꯂꯩꯖꯩ ꯃꯨꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯈꯤꯇꯪ ꯃꯤꯁꯦ ꯈꯤꯇꯪ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯈꯤꯇꯪ ꯇꯧꯋꯦ ꯏꯁꯥꯗ ꯈꯤꯇꯪ ꯄꯔꯁꯦꯟꯇꯦꯖꯇꯣ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯑꯣꯏꯗꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯃꯄꯥꯟꯗ ꯋꯥꯎ ꯁꯤ ꯐꯖꯩꯅꯦ ꯀꯥꯏ ꯃꯤ ꯑꯃꯒꯗꯤ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯊꯤꯅꯦ ꯃꯥꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯃꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯗꯒ ꯎꯁꯤꯠꯇꯕ ꯀꯌꯥꯝ ꯐꯥꯎꯕꯗꯣ ꯑꯃꯈꯛ ꯇꯧꯗꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯐꯤꯒꯔ ꯈꯤꯇꯪ ꯂꯩꯔꯦ ꯐꯦꯁꯤꯌꯦꯜ ꯑꯦꯛꯁꯄꯤꯔꯤꯌꯦꯟꯁ ꯂꯩꯔꯒ ꯖꯦꯟꯗꯔ ꯅꯨꯄꯥ ꯅꯨꯄꯤ ꯇꯦꯝꯄꯔꯃꯦꯟ ꯐꯪꯁꯅꯤꯡ ꯑꯣꯐ ꯅꯔꯚꯁ ꯁꯤꯁꯇꯦꯝ ꯅꯔꯚꯁ ꯁꯤꯁꯇꯦꯝ ꯐꯪꯁꯅꯤꯡ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒꯗꯤ Nervous system,
The literacy and reading patterns of the thought, behavior, they distinguish individual from the other. At a very young age, students can be influenced by their teachers, consequently it is indispensable for teachers and professors to behave in ways to facilitate personality development among their students. So there are some points. Encourage role models. Help them pick appropriate role models. Children want to develop those habits and beliefs similarly like their role models. As a result, it is essential to appreciate the right model. We can teach them about figures from history, literature, art and science that can be their favorite characters. Next, character building. Be disciplined and be disciplined. It is crucial to exhibit the right behaviors in front of a universal self, meaning our identity of or our oneself, and how a person holds his value, that is the esteem, and then it is also confidence, our identity, a sense of defined by some. These are the two definitions by William James and Boris Rosenberg. And in this, in characteristic, self-esteem characteristic will have a firm understanding of ourselves, with oneself also, and then having a realistic, appropriate personal expectations and understanding of one's needs and expressing the needs, they know how to express those needs. And then there are two types of self-esteem. One is high self-esteem and low self-esteem. In high self-esteem, it is a positive perception of oneself, viewing themselves as valuable and worthy of respect, love, and belonging. And they hold themselves in a positive attitude and positive regard and resilience.
So, a child when often grows up in a dysfunctional family where the father doesn't take the role of a father, the mother doesn't take the role of a mother, doesn't listen to the needs and wants of the child often feels neglected, and then often when the parent is abusive, controlling, doesn't hear the opinion of the child often feels that he's also, when he grows up, this feeling becomes dominant in his life. He or she doesn't feel confident in whatever he or she does. Due to this, they often have a low performance. So now, let us see with the importance of self-esteem. So, when a person has high self-esteem, it means that he is confident in himself. So, if he is confident, he will have a
learning and teaching ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯄꯦꯄꯔꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯇꯝꯕꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯟꯗꯔꯁꯇꯦꯟꯗꯤꯡꯗ ꯆꯥꯏꯜꯒꯤ ꯁꯥꯏꯀꯣꯂꯣꯖꯤꯁꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯆꯥꯏꯜꯒꯤ ꯁꯥꯏꯀꯣꯂꯣꯖꯤꯒꯤ ꯑꯟꯗꯔꯁꯇꯦꯟ ꯇꯧꯅꯕ ꯍꯣꯠꯅꯕꯗ ꯄꯔꯁꯅꯦꯂꯤꯇꯤ ꯑꯃꯁꯨꯡ ꯁꯦꯜꯐ ꯏꯁꯇꯤꯝ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯑꯉꯥꯡꯁꯤꯡꯗ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯤ ꯂꯔꯅꯔꯁꯤꯡꯗ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯀꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯏꯝꯄꯣꯔꯇꯦꯟ ꯑꯣꯏꯕꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯨꯗꯤ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯈꯪꯕꯤꯈ꯭ꯔꯕꯅꯤ나 ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯄꯔꯁꯅꯦꯂꯤꯇꯤ ꯑꯃꯁꯨꯡ ꯁꯦꯜꯐ ꯏꯁꯇꯤꯝ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯄꯣꯠꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯤ ꯂꯔꯅꯔꯁꯤꯡꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯄꯔꯁꯦꯞꯁꯟ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯂꯥꯏꯔꯤꯛ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯗꯤ ꯍꯩꯅꯔꯦ ꯇꯧꯕꯇꯕꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯏꯃꯣꯁꯟꯁꯦ ꯌꯥꯎꯗꯕꯗꯧꯅ ꯔꯣꯕꯣꯠꯀꯤ ꯊꯃꯣꯏ ꯄꯥꯟꯕꯗꯧꯅ ꯂꯣꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯅꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯁꯤꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯄꯔꯁꯅꯦꯂꯤꯇꯤ ꯑꯃꯁꯨꯡ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯁꯦꯜꯐ ꯏꯁꯇꯤꯝꯒꯤ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯚꯦꯂꯨꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤ ꯏꯟꯀꯜꯀꯦꯠ ꯇꯧꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯁꯦ ꯊꯝꯖꯗꯣꯏꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯆꯥꯎꯔꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯄꯔꯁꯅꯦꯂꯤꯇꯤ ꯂꯔꯅꯔ ꯑꯃꯒꯤ ꯄꯔꯁꯅꯦꯂꯤꯇꯤ ꯑꯃꯁꯨꯡ ꯁꯦꯜꯐ ꯏꯁꯇꯤꯝꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯀꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯗꯦꯕꯂꯞ ꯇꯧꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯇꯤꯆꯔ ꯑꯃꯁꯨꯡ ꯄꯦꯔꯦꯟꯁꯀꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯛ ꯍꯣꯜꯗꯔ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯄꯨꯂꯞ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯔꯣꯜꯁꯦ ꯁꯔꯨꯛ ꯌꯥꯃꯤꯟꯅꯕ ꯑꯃ ꯆꯪꯉꯤ ꯐꯣꯔ ꯁꯝꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯕꯗ ꯁꯥꯔ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯐꯦꯃꯤꯂꯤ ꯑꯃꯗ ꯌꯨꯝꯕꯥꯟ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯌꯨꯝꯕꯥꯟꯁꯦ ꯐꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯌꯨꯝꯕꯥꯟ ꯃꯔꯤꯁꯦ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯐꯕ ꯑꯃ ꯆꯪꯉꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯐꯕ ꯂꯣꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯊꯝꯖꯒꯦ ꯁꯥꯔ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯏꯔꯣꯏꯕꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯤ ꯄꯔꯁꯅꯦꯂꯤꯇꯤ ꯑꯃꯁꯨꯡ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯁꯦꯜꯐ ꯏꯁꯇꯤꯝꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯤ ꯂꯩꯅꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯦ ꯈꯟꯕꯅ ꯑꯃꯅ ꯁꯥꯔꯅ ꯇꯣꯏꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯀ꯭ꯂꯥꯁ ꯃꯅꯨꯡꯗ ꯈꯟꯕꯅ ꯑꯃ ꯄꯥꯝꯕꯅ ꯑꯃ ꯇꯧꯊꯣꯔꯛꯄꯅ ꯑꯃ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯦ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯆꯥꯟꯅꯗꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯦ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯑꯃꯇꯪ ꯁꯨꯞꯆꯜꯂꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯑꯃꯠꯇ ꯑꯣꯏꯕꯒꯤ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯄꯔꯁꯅꯦꯂꯤꯇꯤ ꯑꯃꯁꯨꯡ ꯁꯦꯜꯐ ꯏꯁꯇꯤꯝꯁꯦ ꯁꯤ ꯂꯩꯕ ꯑꯃ ꯆꯪꯉꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯆꯥꯏꯜꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯑꯄꯥꯝꯕꯗꯣ ꯀꯔꯤꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯂꯥꯏꯔꯤꯛ ꯍꯩꯇ꯭ꯔꯕ ꯑꯉꯥꯡꯗꯣ ꯀꯔꯝꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯗꯤꯜ ꯇꯧꯒꯗꯧꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯨ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯤ ꯑꯣꯖꯥꯁꯤꯡꯅ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯤ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯁꯥꯏꯀꯣꯂꯣꯖꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯨꯡ ꯏꯜꯂꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯒ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ
ꯇꯥꯛꯄꯤꯒꯗꯕꯅꯤ ꯇꯝꯕꯤꯒꯗꯕꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯄꯣꯠꯇꯨꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯊꯝꯃꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯂꯥꯁ ꯏꯌꯔꯗ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯍꯥꯞꯆꯤꯟꯅꯤꯡꯕ ꯋꯥꯍꯩꯗꯤ ꯁꯥꯔ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯤ ꯂꯔꯅꯤꯡ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯁꯦꯁ ꯑꯃꯁꯨꯡ ꯇꯤꯆꯤꯡ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯂꯔꯅꯤꯡ ꯑꯦꯟ ꯇꯤꯆꯤꯡ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯁꯦꯁꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯤ ꯑꯣꯖꯥ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯒꯤ ꯊꯧꯗꯥꯡꯁꯤ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯆꯥꯎꯕꯅ ꯃꯔꯝ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯤ ꯚꯤꯖꯨꯋꯦꯜꯂꯤ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯤ ꯑꯣꯗꯤꯇꯣꯔꯤ ꯑꯃꯁꯨꯡ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯤ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯏꯕ ꯄꯥꯕꯒꯤ ꯑꯃꯁꯨꯡ ꯀꯤꯅꯦꯁꯊꯦꯇꯤꯛꯀꯤ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯤ ꯔꯣꯜ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯂꯣꯏꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯑꯣꯖꯥꯗꯨꯅ ꯈꯪꯕꯤꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯂꯔꯅꯔꯁꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯅꯤꯗꯁꯇꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯑꯦꯗ꯭ꯔꯦꯁ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯑꯐꯕ ꯁꯤꯁꯇꯦꯝ ꯑꯃ ꯄꯨꯊꯣꯛꯄ ꯉꯝꯒꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯈꯟꯖꯩ
All of these things, why we can have density as a student or a training. Otherwise, I think we are talking about it. Otherwise, it's something learning how it is a student institute of our own. Learning has been after an extensive research from all of my colleagues. Please stand up, please. I want you to introduce my colleagues, please. Okay. These are all my colleagues. They did an extensive research regarding a topic. What are learning styles and they did that, and in a simple way explaining learning styles for effective teaching learning process. So with this, I would like our colleagues to start in a minute. Thank you.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯇꯣꯄꯤꯛ ꯂꯔꯅꯤꯡ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯥꯏꯜꯁꯤ ꯉꯥꯡꯅꯤꯡꯉꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯂꯔꯅꯤꯡ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯥꯏꯜ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯀꯩꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯅꯣꯂꯦꯖ ꯑꯃ ꯈꯪꯅꯕ ꯍꯣꯠꯅꯕꯗ ꯈꯪꯅꯤꯡꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯅꯣꯂꯦꯖ ꯑꯃ ꯇꯥꯟꯅꯕ ꯍꯣꯠꯅꯕꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟ ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟꯕ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯔꯦꯇꯦꯖꯤ ꯁꯤꯖꯤꯟꯅꯩ ꯑꯗꯨꯕꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯂꯔꯅꯤꯡ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯥꯏꯜ ꯀꯧꯋꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯂꯔꯅꯤꯡ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯥꯏꯜꯁꯤ ꯂꯔꯅꯔꯁꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟ ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟꯕ ꯏꯟꯗꯤꯕꯤꯖꯨꯋꯦꯜꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟ ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟꯕ ꯈꯦꯠꯅꯕ ꯂꯩꯒꯅꯤ ꯑꯉꯥꯡ ꯑꯃꯅ ꯈꯪꯅꯤꯡꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯤ ꯀꯩꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯑꯃ ꯅꯣꯂꯦꯖ ꯑꯃ ꯈꯪꯅꯤꯡꯕ ꯑꯣꯔ ꯀꯩꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯍꯩꯅꯤꯡꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯤ ꯑꯉꯥꯡꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯩꯁꯤ ꯇꯥꯛꯄꯤꯔꯒ ꯑꯣꯔ ꯚꯤꯖꯨꯋꯦꯜ ꯑꯃ ꯌꯦꯡꯖꯔꯒ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒ ꯑꯣꯗꯤꯇꯣꯔꯤ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯄꯥꯝꯖꯕ ꯑꯉꯥꯡ ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟ ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟꯕ ꯈꯦꯠꯅꯕ ꯂꯩꯒꯅꯤꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯉꯥꯡ ꯂꯥꯏꯔꯤꯛ ꯁꯝꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯕꯗ ꯃꯔꯨꯞ ꯃꯄꯥꯡ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯃꯔꯛꯇꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯖꯥ ꯃꯉꯥꯜꯅ ꯅꯨꯄꯤ ꯑꯃ ꯐꯖꯅ ꯄꯨꯈꯠꯂꯛꯑꯦꯕ ꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯅꯨꯄꯥ ꯃꯆꯥꯃꯛꯁꯦ ꯅꯨꯄꯥ ꯃꯆꯥꯅ ꯃꯥꯡ ꯐꯝꯍꯜꯂꯒ ꯌꯦꯡꯍꯟꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟ ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟꯕ ꯑꯣꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯛꯀꯅꯤ ꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯐꯖꯩ ꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯐꯖꯗꯦ ꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯀꯥꯕꯛ ꯐꯖꯩ ꯂꯧꯈꯠꯐꯝ ꯈꯪꯗꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯛꯀꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯃꯣꯠꯁꯨ ꯄꯤꯔꯛꯀꯅꯤꯀꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯑꯉꯥꯡꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟ ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟ ꯈꯦꯠꯅꯩꯕ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯍꯩꯖ-ꯁꯤꯡꯖꯕ ꯃꯥꯅ ꯄꯥꯝꯖꯕ ꯅꯣꯂꯦꯖ ꯑꯃ ꯈꯪꯅꯤꯡꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟ ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟꯕ ꯑꯥꯏꯗꯤꯌꯥꯁ ꯑꯃ ꯁꯤꯜ ꯃꯊꯧ ꯇꯥꯏꯌꯦꯕꯀꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯂꯔꯅꯔꯁ ꯑꯃꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯣꯖꯥ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯇꯥꯛꯄꯤꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯂꯔꯅꯔꯁꯤꯡ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯤ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯋꯤꯛꯅꯦꯁ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯔꯦꯡ ꯈꯪꯉꯦꯕ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯋꯤꯛꯅꯦꯁ ꯈꯪꯗ ꯇꯥꯔꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯉꯥꯡ ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯂꯥꯏꯔꯤꯛ ꯇꯥꯛꯀꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯔꯦꯡ ꯈꯪꯗ ꯇꯥꯔꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯀꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯃꯥꯕꯨ ꯄꯤꯒꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯣ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯈꯪꯕ ꯉꯝꯃꯣꯏꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯁꯝꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯕꯗ ꯌꯣꯡꯗꯨꯗ ꯌꯨꯕꯤ ꯂꯪꯁꯤꯜꯂꯣ ꯍꯣꯛꯇꯕꯤ ꯂꯪꯁꯤꯜꯂꯣ ꯅꯪꯗꯤ ꯆꯥꯎꯅ ꯄꯤꯁꯜꯂꯤꯅꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯏꯗ ꯌꯣꯡꯗꯨꯅ ꯀꯣꯜ ꯁꯨꯝ ꯂꯩ ꯇꯥꯕꯅꯤ ꯆꯥꯕ ꯌꯥꯕ ꯄꯣꯠꯅꯤ ꯂꯪꯁꯤꯜꯂꯛꯏ ꯈꯪꯅꯦꯕ ꯀꯣꯜ ꯁꯨꯝ ꯂꯩ ꯇꯥꯕꯅꯤ ꯑꯉꯥꯡꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯅꯁꯨ ꯀꯣꯜ ꯁꯨꯝ ꯂꯩ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯃꯍꯨꯠꯇꯗꯤ ꯆꯥꯕ ꯌꯥꯅꯕꯗꯣ ꯐꯣꯇꯣꯗ ꯂꯪꯁꯤꯟꯕꯤꯌꯨ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯃꯥꯁꯨ ꯀꯥꯟꯅ ꯐꯪꯉꯦ ꯅꯪꯅ ꯄꯤꯖꯩꯗꯨꯁꯨ ꯑꯃꯁꯨ ꯀꯥꯟꯅꯔꯦ ꯑꯃꯁꯨ ꯀꯥꯟꯅꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯂꯥꯏꯔꯤꯛ ꯇꯥꯛꯄ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯂꯔꯅꯔꯁꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯑꯁꯣꯟꯕ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯣꯏꯕꯒꯤꯅꯦ ꯅꯪ ꯈꯪꯕꯤꯗꯅ
ꯇ꯭ꯋꯤꯁ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯀꯥꯟꯗꯁꯨ ꯃꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯈꯥ ꯄꯣꯟꯅ ꯂꯔꯅꯤꯡ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯥꯏꯜ ꯑꯣꯔ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯈꯪꯕꯒꯤ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯥꯏꯜꯁꯦ ꯈꯦꯠꯅꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯃꯔꯝ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯒ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯅꯦꯜ ꯐ꯭ꯂꯦꯃꯤꯡ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯁ꯭ꯀꯣꯂꯔ ꯑꯣꯔ ꯁꯤꯅ 1987ꯗ ꯕꯥꯔꯠ ꯃꯣꯗꯦꯜ ꯀꯧꯕ ꯑꯃ ꯃꯥꯅ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯄꯣꯁ ꯇꯧꯔꯝꯃꯦ BARK ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯁꯤꯅ B for visual, A for auditory, R for read write, and A for animation. So ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯨꯡ ꯏꯟꯅ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯑꯦꯛꯁꯄ꯭ꯂꯦꯅꯦꯁꯟ ꯃꯆꯥ ꯐꯥꯔꯁ ꯋꯥꯟꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯚꯤꯖꯨꯋꯦꯜ ꯂꯔꯅꯤꯡ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯥꯏꯜꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯁꯦ ꯁꯥꯇ꯭ꯔ ꯑꯣꯔ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯂꯔꯅꯔꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯇꯥꯕ ꯅꯠꯇꯕ ꯌꯦꯡꯕꯗ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯄꯤꯛꯆꯔꯁꯀꯨꯝꯕ ꯆꯥꯔꯠꯀꯨꯝꯕ ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯒ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯥꯏꯜꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯀꯩ ꯀꯧꯏ ꯚꯤꯖꯨꯋꯦꯜ ꯂꯔꯅꯤꯡ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯥꯏꯜ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯁꯣ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯚꯤꯖꯨꯋꯦꯜ ꯂꯔꯅꯤꯡ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯥꯏꯜꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯔꯨꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯇꯨꯜꯁꯤꯡ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯄꯤꯛꯆꯔ ꯗꯥꯏꯒ꯭ꯔꯥꯝ ꯀꯟꯁꯦꯞ ꯃꯦꯞ ꯚꯤꯗꯤꯑꯣ ꯆꯥꯔꯠ ꯐ꯭ꯂꯥꯁ ꯀꯥꯔꯠ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯄꯥꯁꯋꯥꯔꯗꯀꯨꯝꯕ ꯑꯃ ꯃꯆꯥ ꯃꯆꯥ ꯊꯦꯠꯂꯒ ꯇꯥꯛꯄꯗ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕꯗꯤ ꯐ꯭ꯂꯥꯁ ꯀꯥꯔꯠ This itself, PPT also is also kind of visual learning style. So how do visual learners prefer to receive information? How this is one of the characteristics of concept of Number one, like to take notes. Akwai notes ya idan ba, which is yengaga masage na organize to work on notes idan ba. Number two, the learning advance and visualize to training ki for different styles. The manu jara iba main idea is to be. Ada aham dale ki students prefer learning what should be made with appropriate learning strategies. And I think amaga magi individual different relay learning strategies learning strategies ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯇꯥꯛꯄ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯀꯩ ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯍꯦꯟ ꯁꯤꯖꯤꯟꯅꯕ ꯌꯥꯏꯀꯣ ꯍꯦꯟ ꯁꯣꯟꯅ ꯄꯣꯠ ꯁꯤꯖꯤꯟꯅꯕ ꯌꯥꯏ ꯐꯥꯏꯚ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯁꯤꯛꯁꯇꯤꯟ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯀꯌꯥꯂꯤꯃꯣꯔꯤ ꯍꯥꯏ ꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯇꯨ ꯂꯩꯅꯀꯣ ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯍꯥꯏ ꯗꯥꯏꯔꯦꯛ ꯃꯣꯏꯗ ꯚꯤꯖꯨꯋꯦꯂꯥꯏꯁ ꯇꯧꯍꯟꯕꯁꯦ ꯁꯤ ꯗꯔꯀꯥꯔ ꯑꯣꯏꯌꯦꯕꯀꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯁꯥꯇ꯭ꯔꯁꯤꯡꯗ ꯁꯥꯇ꯭ꯔ ꯃꯉꯥ ꯂꯦꯞꯈꯠꯂꯣ ꯍꯥꯏ ꯂꯦꯞꯈꯠꯍꯟꯕ ꯌꯥꯏꯀꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯑꯍꯨꯝ ꯐꯝꯃꯣ ꯍꯥꯏ ꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯃꯣꯏꯁꯦ ꯀꯌꯥꯅꯣ ꯑꯅꯤ ꯂꯦꯝꯃꯨ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯋꯦꯗꯣ ꯚꯤꯖꯨꯋꯦꯂꯥꯏꯁ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯇꯥꯛꯄ ꯌꯥꯏꯕ
Next, information gathering access to students, so they are models to different sources, increase in their level of comprehension, motivation, and metacognition. And ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯇꯥꯛꯏꯕ informationꯗꯣ ꯃꯣꯏꯅ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯄꯥꯝꯕ ꯌꯥꯝ interest ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯃꯑꯣꯡꯗ ꯃꯣꯏꯅ ꯄꯥꯝꯖꯕ ꯃꯑꯣꯡ ꯇꯥꯛ ꯇꯥꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯃꯣꯏꯅ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯂꯥꯏꯅ ꯈꯪꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯈꯪꯅꯤꯡꯕ ꯏꯈꯧ ꯂꯥꯡꯕ ꯑꯃ ꯄꯣꯛꯄꯗꯣ ꯃꯣꯇꯤꯚꯦꯁꯟ ꯂꯩꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯃꯣꯏꯒꯤ metacognition ꯉꯝꯃꯦ ꯁꯦ ꯈꯨꯗꯝ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯀꯥꯟꯅꯕ ꯏꯟꯁꯥꯡ
instruction strategy ꯍꯥꯏꯁꯤꯅ ꯑꯉꯥꯡꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ every individual is unique in their own ꯃꯗꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯃꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯉꯥꯡ ꯑꯃꯃꯝꯒꯤ individualityꯗꯣ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ respect ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯃꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯉꯁꯥꯏ ꯃꯔꯤ ꯊꯣꯛꯅ ꯈꯥꯏꯗꯣꯛꯈ꯭ꯔꯦꯅ visual auditory kinesthetic read write ꯁꯤꯡꯗꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯨꯡ ꯏꯟꯅ instructionꯁꯦ ꯄꯤꯕꯤꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯇꯨꯜꯁꯉꯩꯗꯤ ꯉꯁꯥꯏ ꯃꯃꯥꯡꯗ ꯑꯣꯖꯥꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯄꯟꯈ꯭ꯔꯕꯅꯦ ꯑꯩ ꯈꯪꯖꯟꯖꯔꯒꯦꯀꯣ ꯅꯦꯛꯁꯇ cooperative learningꯁꯦ ꯂꯥꯛꯅꯕꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ project workꯀꯨꯝꯕ ꯄꯤꯕ group discussionꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯄꯤꯗꯣꯏꯅꯦꯕꯀꯣ ꯁꯤꯗ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯑꯉꯥꯡꯈꯩꯁꯦ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯃꯁꯦꯟ work ꯇꯧꯃꯤꯟꯅꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ different individualities, different personalities ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯊꯣꯛꯅꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ different ideas ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯃ grasp ꯇꯧꯕ ꯉꯝꯍꯜꯂꯦꯕ next inquiry based instructionꯁꯤꯗꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯁꯥꯇ꯭ꯔꯁꯤꯡꯗ ꯌꯥꯔꯤꯈꯩ question ꯍꯪꯉꯛꯅꯕ encourage ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯗꯣꯏꯅꯦꯕ next technology based instructionꯁꯤꯗꯅ ꯍꯦꯟꯅ interesting ꯑꯣꯏꯅꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯇꯤ digital worldꯅꯤ modern eraꯅꯤꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯆꯥꯟꯅꯅꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ knowledgeꯁꯤꯁꯨ ꯃꯣꯏꯗ instill ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯔꯒꯀꯣ technology based instructionꯁꯦ ꯂꯥꯛꯇꯣꯏꯕ next integrating formative assessment strategy ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯦꯛꯖꯥꯝꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯇꯦꯁꯀꯨꯝꯕ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯕꯁꯦꯀꯣ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯀꯥꯟꯅꯕꯁꯤꯅ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯗꯤ ꯂꯔꯅꯔꯁꯨ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ as well as ꯇꯤꯆꯔꯁꯇꯁꯨ ꯃꯣꯏꯅ ꯍꯦꯟꯅ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯔꯦꯡ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯖꯒꯥꯁꯤꯅ ꯀꯗꯥꯏꯋꯥꯏꯗꯅꯣ ꯋꯥꯔꯤꯕ ꯖꯒꯥꯁꯤꯅ ꯀꯗꯥꯏꯋꯥꯏꯗꯅꯣ
ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯂꯔꯅꯤꯡ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯥꯏꯜꯁꯦ ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟ ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟꯕ ꯂꯩ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯏꯗꯨꯀꯦꯇꯔꯁꯤꯡꯅ ꯃꯤꯗꯤꯌꯦꯇꯔ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯂꯔꯅꯔꯁꯤꯡꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯕꯦꯁ ꯐꯤꯆꯔ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯂꯔꯅꯤꯡ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯥꯏꯜꯁꯦ ꯑꯦꯛꯁꯄ꯭ꯂꯣꯔ ꯇꯧꯍꯟꯕ ꯗꯔꯀꯥꯔ ꯂꯩ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯌꯨꯅꯤꯛ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯥꯏꯜ uncovering ꯇꯧꯕꯅ ꯃꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯂꯝꯕꯤ ꯍꯥꯟꯅ ꯆꯠꯆꯔꯝꯕ ꯃꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯂꯔꯅꯤꯡ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯁꯦꯁꯇꯣ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯏꯐꯦꯛꯇꯤꯚ ꯑꯣꯏꯅꯕ ꯑꯣꯏꯍꯜꯂꯦ number of activities in curriculum implement ꯇꯧꯈꯤꯕꯁꯤꯅ subject matter retention ꯑꯃꯁꯨꯡ course engagement ꯑꯃꯁꯨꯡ enjoyable ꯑꯣꯏꯕ educational experience ꯑꯃ ꯄꯨꯔꯛꯅꯕ ꯍꯣꯠꯅꯕꯗ ꯃꯇꯦꯡ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯆꯥꯎꯅ ꯄꯥꯡꯉꯤ
Frame of mind, Howard Gardner propounded a theory of multiple intelligence. Only after these, we the teachers started knowing that in a classroom of learners, we know that those learners have different abilities to interact or to receive knowledge. That is called multiple intelligence. Yeah. The wholesome, everything, whatever we are going to speak, it is always from here. These are the different types of intelligence that we can see from our learners in a classroom. So some are very good at perceiving knowledge through music. They are called music smart. And some are, they are very good in interacting with people. So they are called interpersonal smart, people smart people. And some are self-centered, self-smart. These people are very good in staying alone, studying silently, and those people. And what's smart and what is smart are very good members, most of them. And nature smart, those who love nature more, and you see many people we can take Priya, she's very fond of nature, and picture smart. Some people learn easily through the picture and what is smart. So it means that after we know all these things, the differences between the learners, we can easily improve the knowledge that we want to improve them if we know. So this is linguistic verbal intelligence. What's memorizing information and reading. Their characteristics is they remember written and spoken information very easily, enjoy reading and writing, debate or give persuasive speeches, and are able to explain things very well. And they are likely to become successful in this kind of career choices: writer, journalist, lawyer, researcher. Next. Yeah, these are those logical, mathematical intelligence. As I already told them, they are very good at reasoning type and those calculation type, and they are more likely to become scientists, mathematicians, computer programmer, engineer, etc. Visual spatial. People who are very strong in visual spatial intelligence are good at studying things, and these individuals are often good with direction as well as maps. When we teach this kind of individuals, we should use maps and all videos and all, so that they can learn efficiently. And these are probably they will become successful in architecture and becoming artists and easily. And this is musical intelligence.
ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯃꯤꯁꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯃꯔꯛꯇ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯁꯦ ꯀꯔꯝ ꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯀꯔꯝꯕ ꯃꯑꯣꯡꯗ ꯇꯝꯕ ꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯍꯦꯟꯅ ꯍꯩꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏ ꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯃꯁꯥꯅ ꯑꯦꯛꯇꯤꯚ ꯇꯧꯔ ꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯑꯣꯖꯥꯅ ꯃꯃꯥꯡ ꯑꯦꯛꯁꯄꯦꯔꯤꯃꯦꯟ ꯑꯃ ꯇꯧꯔ ꯄꯨꯠꯇ ꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒ ꯖꯒꯣꯏꯕꯨ ꯁꯥꯕꯣ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒ ꯃꯃꯤꯠ ꯃꯅꯥ ꯂꯥꯎꯊꯣꯛꯇꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯕꯣꯗꯤ ꯑꯦꯛꯁꯄ꯭ꯔꯦꯁꯟꯁꯦ ꯐꯖꯅ ꯑꯦꯛꯁꯄ꯭ꯔꯦꯁ ꯇꯧꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯁꯥꯇ꯭ꯔꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯅ ꯍꯦꯟꯅ ꯈꯪꯕ ꯉꯝꯕꯗꯣ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯗ ꯀ꯭ꯔꯤꯌꯦꯇꯤꯚꯤꯇꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯒ ꯕꯣꯗꯤ ꯁ꯭ꯃꯥꯔꯠ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒ ꯕꯣꯗꯤ ꯁꯥꯏꯟꯇꯤꯐꯤꯛ ꯁ꯭ꯃꯥꯔꯠꯁꯤꯡ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯑꯌꯥꯝꯕꯗ ꯀꯩ ꯑꯣꯏꯒꯟꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏ ꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯃꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯆꯥꯅꯕ ꯁꯤꯟꯐꯝꯁꯦ ꯗꯥꯟꯁꯔꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯁꯔꯖꯟꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯀ꯭ꯔꯥꯐꯃꯦꯟ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯈꯨꯠ ꯁꯥ ꯍꯩꯕ ꯃꯤꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯃꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯣꯏꯒꯜꯂꯤ ꯃꯊꯪꯗ ꯂꯥꯛꯈꯤꯁꯤꯅ interpersonal people smart ꯃꯤꯁꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯃꯔꯛꯇ ꯂꯩꯅꯕ ꯃꯔꯤꯁꯦ ꯃꯣꯏꯅ ꯈꯪꯗꯣꯛꯑꯒ ꯍꯦꯟꯅ ꯃꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯆꯥꯟꯅꯖꯕ ꯃꯑꯣꯡꯗ ꯍꯦꯟꯅ ꯂꯤडिंग ꯔꯣꯜ ꯂꯧꯗꯅ ꯀꯝꯃ꯭ꯌꯨꯅꯤꯀꯦꯁꯟ ꯁ꯭ꯀꯤꯜꯁꯦ ꯃꯣꯏꯅ ꯍꯦꯟꯅ ꯍꯩꯌꯦ ꯈꯨꯗꯝ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯕꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯀꯣꯂꯦꯖ ꯇꯝꯂꯤꯉꯩ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯁꯦꯅꯤꯌꯔ ꯑꯃ ꯂꯩꯔꯦ ꯃꯥꯁꯦ ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏ ꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯅꯨꯡꯇꯤꯒꯤ ꯂꯥꯛꯄ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯗ ꯃꯤꯁꯦ ꯆ꯭ꯋꯤꯡꯒꯝ ꯅꯨꯡꯇꯤꯒꯤ ꯌꯦꯜꯂꯦ ꯆꯥꯝ ꯆꯅꯤꯃꯨꯛ ꯄꯨ ꯂꯥꯛꯑꯦ ꯊꯥꯗꯤ ꯊꯥꯖꯔꯣꯏ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯌꯦꯜꯂꯦ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯦ ꯆ꯭ꯋꯤꯡꯒꯝ ꯌꯦꯜꯂꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯊꯥ 3 4 ꯂꯩꯔꯒ ꯃꯥꯁꯦ ꯕꯣꯠ ꯂꯦꯞꯈꯠꯂꯛꯑꯦꯕ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯂꯥꯏꯅ ꯀꯥꯏ ꯃꯥ ꯃꯔꯝꯗꯤ ꯀꯩꯒꯤꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏ ꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯁꯥꯇ꯭ꯔꯁꯤꯡꯗꯣ ꯃꯥꯅ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯃꯁꯛꯇꯣ ꯐꯖꯅ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯗ ꯂꯣꯏꯅ ꯈꯪꯍꯟꯈ꯭ꯔꯕꯅꯤ나 ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯕꯣꯠ ꯈꯣꯝꯕꯗ ꯏꯟꯇꯦꯂꯤꯖꯦꯟꯁꯤꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯔ ꯀꯥꯟꯗ intrapersonal ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯏꯁꯥ ꯏꯇꯣꯝꯇ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯅꯨꯡꯗ ꯂꯩꯖꯕ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯃꯌꯦꯛ ꯁꯦꯡꯅ ꯈꯪꯖꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯁꯤꯁꯤꯅ ꯀꯩꯗ ꯑꯦꯛꯁꯄ꯭ꯔꯦꯁ ꯇꯧꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏ ꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯏꯁꯥꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯒꯣꯜ ꯏꯁꯥꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯄꯥꯟꯗꯝꯁꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯃꯌꯦꯛ ꯁꯦꯡꯅ ꯈꯪꯖꯕꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯁꯦꯜꯐ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯗꯤ ꯇꯧꯕꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯍꯦꯟꯅ ꯊꯋꯥꯏ ꯇꯥꯅ ꯇꯧꯖꯕ ꯄꯥꯝꯖꯕ ꯏꯁꯥ ꯏꯇꯣꯝꯇ ꯑꯟꯗꯔꯁꯇꯦꯟꯗꯤꯡ ꯗ ꯁꯦꯜꯐꯁꯦ ꯃꯣꯏꯅ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯐꯖꯅ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯉꯝꯃꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯃꯣꯏꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯑꯌꯥꯝꯕ ꯀꯩ ꯑꯣꯏꯒꯟꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏ ꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯁꯥꯏꯀꯣꯂꯣꯖꯤꯁ ꯐꯤꯂꯣꯁꯣꯐꯔ ꯑꯃꯁꯨꯡ ꯔꯤꯂꯤꯖꯤꯌꯁ ꯂꯤꯗꯔꯁꯀꯨꯝꯕꯁꯦ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯣꯏꯒꯜꯂꯤ ꯑꯀꯣꯏꯕꯒꯤ ꯐꯤꯕꯝꯁꯤ ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯀꯔꯝꯕ ꯃꯈꯜꯒꯤ ꯖꯤꯕꯁꯤꯡ ꯂꯩ ꯀꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯅꯦꯆꯔꯁꯦ ꯑꯟꯗꯔꯁꯇꯦꯟ ꯇꯧꯕꯗ ꯃꯣꯏꯅ ꯍꯦꯟꯅ ꯍꯩꯒꯜꯂꯦ ꯁꯤ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯦ ꯑꯌꯥꯝꯕꯅ ꯀꯩ ꯁꯤꯟꯐꯝꯗ ꯁꯤꯖꯤꯟꯅꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯔ ꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯐꯥꯔꯃꯔꯒꯨꯝꯕꯁꯦ ꯑꯌꯥꯝꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯅꯦꯆꯔ ꯁ꯭ꯃꯥꯔꯠ ꯑꯣꯏꯒꯜꯂꯤ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯏꯁꯝ ꯁꯝꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣই ꯕꯣꯠꯅꯤꯁ ꯀꯥꯡꯕꯨ ꯏꯁꯥꯃꯛꯁꯨ ꯕꯣꯠꯅꯤꯁꯅꯤ ꯁꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕꯁꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯐ꯭ꯂꯣꯔꯥ ꯑꯦꯟ ꯐꯣꯅꯥ ꯑꯥꯏꯗꯦꯟꯇꯤꯐꯥꯏ ꯇꯧꯕꯗꯁꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣই ꯊꯋꯥꯏ ꯈꯔ ꯌꯥꯎꯒꯜꯂꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯒꯤ ꯃꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯆꯥꯅꯕ ꯁꯤꯟꯐꯝꯗꯤ ꯖꯤꯑꯣꯂꯣꯖꯤꯁꯀꯨꯝꯕ ꯕꯣꯠꯅꯤꯁꯀꯨꯝꯕꯁꯦ ꯑꯣꯏꯒꯜꯂꯦ ꯃꯊꯪꯁꯤꯅ existential or spiritual intelligence ꯁꯤꯁꯤꯒ intrapersonalꯗꯒꯤ ꯈꯔ ꯈꯤꯇꯪ ꯈꯦꯠꯅꯅ ꯂꯥꯛꯏꯁꯤꯅ ꯀꯩꯗ ꯀꯥꯟꯅꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏ ꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯁꯦꯜꯐ ꯑꯦꯋꯦꯌꯔꯅꯦꯁ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯤꯑꯣꯏ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯁꯥꯇ꯭ꯔꯁꯤꯡ ꯄꯨꯜꯂꯛꯄꯗꯁꯨ ꯁꯥꯇ꯭ꯔꯁꯤꯡ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯨ ꯃꯈꯜ ꯄꯨꯜꯂꯛꯄꯗꯁꯨ ꯃꯤ ꯈꯔ ꯊꯦꯡꯅꯔꯝꯒꯅꯤ ꯄꯨꯟꯁꯤꯁꯦ ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯕꯩ ꯍꯤꯡꯉꯤꯕꯅꯣ ꯃꯤꯅꯤꯡ ꯑꯣꯐ ꯑꯋꯥꯔ ꯂꯥꯏꯐ ꯀꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯀꯟꯇꯦꯝꯄ꯭ꯂꯦꯠ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯉꯝꯕ ꯃꯤꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯦꯛꯖꯤꯁꯇꯦꯟꯁꯤꯌꯦꯜ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒ ꯁ꯭ꯄꯤꯔꯤꯆꯨꯋꯦꯜ ꯏꯟꯇꯦꯂꯤꯖꯦꯟꯁꯁꯤ ꯋꯥꯡꯉꯦꯅ ꯂꯧꯅꯩ ꯁꯝꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯕꯗ ꯑꯦꯛꯖꯥꯝꯄꯜꯗ ꯏꯟꯗꯤꯌꯥ ꯃꯆꯥ ꯑꯐꯥꯎꯕ ꯁ꯭ꯄꯤꯔꯤꯆꯨꯋꯦꯜ ꯂꯤꯗꯔꯁ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯂꯩ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯀ꯭ꯔꯤꯁꯅꯃꯨꯔꯇꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯁꯣꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯃꯣꯏꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯁ꯭ꯄꯤꯔꯤꯆꯨꯋꯦꯜ ꯏꯟꯇꯦꯂꯤꯖꯦꯟꯁ ꯁ꯭ꯃꯥꯔꯠ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯂꯧꯅꯩ ꯃꯣꯏꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯑꯌꯥꯝꯕ ꯐꯤꯂꯣꯁꯣꯐꯔꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯇꯧꯍꯟꯕ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯐꯤꯜ ꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯞꯇ ꯆꯠꯍꯟꯕ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯔꯣꯜ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯦꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯇꯧꯍꯟꯕꯁꯦ ꯁꯤꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯜꯇꯤꯄꯜ ꯏꯟꯇꯦꯂꯤꯖꯦꯟꯁꯤꯁ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯗꯣ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯁꯤꯃꯨꯂꯦꯠ ꯇꯧꯍꯜꯂꯦ ꯑꯃꯁꯨꯡ ꯃꯣꯏꯗ ꯗꯦꯕꯂꯞ ꯇꯧꯍꯜꯂꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯣꯖꯥꯁꯤꯡꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯇꯉꯥꯏ ꯐꯗꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯔꯣꯏꯗꯕꯗꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏ ꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯄꯔꯁꯟ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛꯁꯦ ꯃꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯏꯟꯇꯦꯂꯤꯖꯦꯟꯁꯀꯤ ꯑꯦꯛꯁꯇꯦꯟꯁꯦ ꯈꯤꯇꯪ ꯈꯦꯠꯅꯅ ꯂꯩ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯃꯤ ꯑꯃꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯋꯥꯔꯗ ꯁ꯭ꯃꯥꯔꯠ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯛꯄ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒ ꯂꯣꯖꯤꯀꯦꯜ ꯁ꯭ꯃꯥꯔꯠ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯛꯄꯗꯣ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃ꯭ꯌꯨꯖꯤꯛꯀꯤ ꯁ꯭ꯃꯥꯔꯠ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯝꯕ ꯌꯥꯏ ꯃꯗꯨ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯈꯦꯠꯅꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯗꯣ ꯈꯟꯕꯤꯔꯒ ꯑꯣꯖꯥꯁꯤꯡꯅ ꯇꯥꯛꯄ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯑꯦꯚ꯭ꯔꯤ ꯏꯟꯇꯦꯂꯤꯖꯦꯟꯁꯦꯁꯁꯤꯡꯗꯣ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯋꯥꯈꯜꯗ ꯊꯝꯕꯤꯔꯒ ꯇꯥꯛꯄꯤꯒꯗꯧꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯖꯅꯤꯡꯉꯤ ꯃꯊꯪꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯍꯥꯟꯅꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯂꯥꯏꯔꯤꯛ ꯇꯥꯛꯑꯝꯕꯁꯦ ꯀꯩꯗ ꯈꯔ ꯇꯥꯛꯑꯝꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯔ ꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯂꯤꯡꯒ꯭ꯋꯤꯁꯇꯤꯛ ꯑꯃꯁꯨꯡ ꯂꯣꯖꯤꯛ ꯁ꯭ꯀꯤꯜ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯤ ꯃꯦꯊꯃꯦꯇꯤꯛꯁꯀꯤ ꯑꯃꯁꯨꯡ ꯔꯤꯗꯤꯡ ꯔꯥꯏꯇꯤꯡ ꯁ꯭ꯀꯤꯜꯁꯤꯗ ꯍꯥꯟꯅ ꯐꯣꯀꯁ ꯄꯤꯔꯝꯃꯦ ꯇꯧꯕꯇꯕꯨ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯤ ꯒꯥꯔꯅꯔꯅ ꯄꯤꯔꯝꯃꯤꯕ ꯃꯜꯇꯤꯄꯜ ꯏꯟꯇꯦꯂꯤꯖꯦꯟꯁ ꯊꯤꯑꯣꯔꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯨꯡ ꯏꯟꯅꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯏꯟꯇꯦꯂꯤꯖꯦꯟꯁ ꯃꯥꯄꯟꯁꯦ ꯁꯤꯗ ꯏꯟꯀꯝꯄꯥꯁ ꯇꯧꯅ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯃꯛ ꯌꯥꯎꯍꯜꯂꯒ ꯇꯥꯛꯄꯁꯦ ꯃꯔꯨ ꯑꯣꯏꯌꯦꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯖꯅꯤꯡꯉꯤ ꯃꯔꯝꯗꯤ ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯏꯟꯇꯦꯂꯤꯖꯦꯟꯁ ꯃꯥꯄꯟꯁꯦ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯃꯛ incorporate ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯇꯥꯛꯄꯁꯤꯅ ꯁꯥꯇ꯭ꯔꯁꯤꯡꯗꯁꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯅꯤ ꯂꯦꯐ ꯑꯥꯎꯠ ꯐꯤꯂꯤꯡ ꯑꯣꯐ ꯂꯦꯐ ꯑꯥꯎꯠꯁꯦ ꯑꯣꯏꯍꯜꯂꯣꯏ ꯑꯃꯁꯨꯡ ꯍꯦꯟꯅ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯇꯨꯡꯒꯤ ꯄꯨꯟꯁꯤꯗꯁꯨ ꯃꯥꯅ ꯆꯥꯅꯕ ꯀꯦꯔꯤꯌꯔꯗꯁꯨ ꯃꯥꯏ ꯄꯥꯛꯄ ꯑꯣꯏꯍꯟꯒꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ